Hello and welcome to SFR. This is season 2, round 7. We're in Budapest, Hungary. My name is Nick, and I'll be commentating for you tonight with Kachow. So NRL driver Kachow, who's filled in a couple of times. Ben, aka Tiny Darspike, he can't make it, so we're going to fill in for him, and hopefully we can bring you a good race as well. So Kachow, how are you, my man? How you going?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. It's very early in the morning here. A little bit cold, but we're all right. So it's good that I only do this fill in every now and then, not it's a full time thing. All right, cool. So we're going to get underway shortly. Do you want to take us through the championship standings? Let us know where everything sits for the championship.
I can do that, no problem. So in P1 we of course have 5 Kugeln Eis, pretty much running away with it. He's won every single race he's been a part of. 126 points. In P2, Cornet pretty far behind on 79 points. Then in P3 we have Cool Beans on 65 points. Then we have Oracali in P4. I think it's pronounced Oracali. I'm not 100% sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. He's sitting at 54 points. Then in P5 we have Hornsey, obviously champion in this league, but this season only participating as a reserve on 48 points. Then in P6 we have Rainer Zufall on 42 points. In P7, Frog Lebel, who's the only guy except 5 Kugeln Eis to win a race this season, on 35 points. In P8 we have Will Ants on 30 points. Yeah, on 30 points. In P9, Righty Boy on 23 points. In P10, Lasse Haverhals with 18 points. In P11, Diama with 17 points. Then Exotic in P12 with 13 points, tied with Henry Rogers, also at 13 points obviously. Then we have 2 reserves with Weird and Mr. Wood. Wait, am I?
Cool.
I think I.
That's all good. We don't need the reserves is
Okay.
that's all right. All right, cool. And then how's the constructors championship looking at the moment?
Yes. So we have McLaren in P1 with 126 points. So looks like 5 Kugeln Eis is the only guy to score for them. And then after that we have AlphaTauri on 109 points. So the battle for P1 is still on there. Then a bit further behind, Red Bull on 88, Ferrari on 71, Williams on 49, Renault on 36, Haas 31, Alfa Romeo 19, and then Racing Point on 4, and Mercedes with 3 points.
Awesome. All right, cool. So we're looking good. So thank you very much for taking us through that. So the track we're going to be driving around, well, we're going to be watching tonight is in Budapest, Hungary. So the Hungaro ring. As we're looking at, we've got a full lobby, so we'll just do a quick brief of the circuit. What are your thoughts on the circuit? So it's a 14-turn, 4.3 kilometre circuit. What are your thoughts around here? Sum it up for us for 30 seconds.
So I personally really like the track to drive it, but of course, pretty much like real life, it's not the best track for racing, I would say, because obviously very hard to overtake. But I really enjoy the second sector, like all these fast corners. I personally like it. It's a great track.
Yeah, I'm a bit the same. I don't mind it. Obviously, it's not very conducive to overtaking, but to drive it, it's enjoyable. It provides decent racing online as well. So hopefully we get the same results for this race as we're about to jump into the lobby and get this one started. So I'm pretty excited. I'm relatively familiar with the circuit, so Won't be too much of a stretch. I should be able to call all the corners right, hopefully. It's going to be fun. This is the first time we've ever commentated together. So, I think we've got two very distinct styles. So this is going to be fun to see how it all works together. But should be fun. So we're about to get underway for this one. I'll make sure I turn up the volume as well. I didn't have the volume up last night on the FRL stream, so I'll make sure I get that done straight away, and then we can get this one started. You got any predictions? Any who might any wins? Whatever he might win, or one thing. Sorry, I'm just babbling a bit. We need to remember to do overtake of the race and what's the other one? Like moment of the race or something. I think is what they ask.
Okay. Yeah, I'm sure we can do that. So in terms of predictions, I think I'm going to go a bit out of order. I'm not going to predict a 5 ice win, which would be the easy bet.
Yes.
I think I'm going for Hornsey P1.
Okay.
5 ice P2 and Cornet P3.
Ooh, all right, Cornet P3. That would be interesting. He's been sort of the eternal bridesmaid so far this season with Funf dominating. It's good to have you in the box as well. I think you're the only person who can actually pronounce Funf name properly. I try. I think I do it all right, but obviously you have the.
It's not too bad. It's not too bad.
You have the perfect German accent for it, so you do it a lot better than I do. All right, so we've got cars out on track. We're going to do a short qualifying. It's 18 minutes. This one started, so it looks like Van Rocco was leading us away. No, he's not leading us away. There is a Mercedes out there, I thought.
Delta Lima.
Delta Lima, sorry. Yeah, Delta Lima is out there. So in that Cool Runnings helmet. It's a relatively short circuit as well, so they'll get around there relatively quickly. So in terms of pole position times, I'm thinking probably around 114s, 115s. Would you be around that? No.
No, I'm going mid-13s. So 13s, I think
okay.
Hornsey is actually in the 12s on time trial.
Oh,
so,
okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm pretty sure that the lap times on this game are much faster than they are in real life. So
yeah,
I'm going mid-13s.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll see how we go then. All right.
Oh, I saw Frontman flying there. Oh Jesus!
Who, sorry?
Henry Rogers is using an interesting line right now. He's destroying all the advertising boards. I don't know why.
Yeah, I see him out there as well. So he's just near turn 4 there. He's lost part of his front wing. I have no idea what he's doing.
Yeah, me neither. That's interesting.
Okay, so he might have had an off. Oh, Red Dog just spun in front of him as well. So I have no idea what's going on there. All right, so Delta Lima, he's just set the fastest time. Looks like we've got Exotic out there as well. He's about to come through turn 9 now. We've got some time starting to filter in. Geordie, I've not seen this guy. I've not commentated on this guy as Honesy goes P3. Cool guy in the McLaren is out there. Delta Lima, he's dropped down to P3. Let me just get all this sorted out. So Van Rocco, he's about to start his lap. Exotic is about to come around and finish his first time lap. So he's going to set a very not a slow time, 1:17, relatively slow time compared to everyone else. Oricale's on his outlap out there. What about this guy? G3T No Limits. Have you seen this guy race before? I don't think I've seen him race before.
Yeah, I think he's from NRL.
Okay.
I'm not too sure if he's just a reserve. We had so many roster changes lately, so I kind of lost track, if I'm being honest.
Alright
Um,
then. I haven't...
I'd have to check, but he's from NIA. Yeah.
Okay, beautiful. Alright, so Cornet's gone top of the table. He's of 114.4. So nice time from him. I think Willands is about to... Oh no, he's coming through turn 9. His teammate though, Cornet, he's ahead of him obviously. So we might ride on board with Will until the end of this one. We'll see how he goes. We've got a bit of... a little bit of strategy out there at the moment in terms of tyres. Funf, Honesy, Big Boy and Henry Rogers are all on the mediums. This man though, Willands, he's not. He's on the softs. He's had a decent season in SFR so far this year. As he goes P11 in the AlphaTauri. He's been all right. What about this man, Exotic? He's on an in-lap. Stuart Little. I haven't called that name for a long time. He's a reserve in this league, I believe.
Yep,
Sure
he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Alright, so let's see what he can do.
Oh, I think he's going for strategy.
Yeah, he is. Alright, I see this done in some other leagues I commentate on. I've not really sort of seen it done before that, but we'll let him go. Who else do we have out there? We've got a Ferrari. There's another racing point. That's Red Dog on an in-lap, I believe. Well, let's go with Cool Guy. So, Cool Beans is not racing by the look of it. No. So, Cool Guy, not reserving, just similar name. Coming through turn 12 now. So, yeah, it's a lot of medium corners on this circuit. I found it sort of it's a little bit it's not go-kart-esque, but it's yeah, you don't have really big massive heavy braking zones other than turn 1 as it goes P14. What about Lassa? Yeah, go for it.
Pretty narrow circuit as well. Not a lot of space, not a very wide track. So not easy to go side by side, especially in Sector 2.
Yeah, it's also obviously being an older style track as well. You don't have as much runoff, so you do get if you do have an off, you can get penalised pretty heavily for it. So in terms of possibly crashing out and things like that. So
yeah,
we'll keep an eye on that, and also I think penalties will play a part.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. I don't know what the corner cutting is this week.
It's on strict.
It's on strict. All right, we'll definitely see a lot of penalties handed out. Hopefully that doesn't decide the race. But we're almost halfway through qualifying, and we've only got 2 drivers that haven't set a lap. So everyone's managed to get out there and set laps, which is really good. So we'll start to see all those times obviously drop down. But it's Corday F1. The 114.4 on top. It's a Dutch 1-2 with Honesy in P2, with Oricale in P3, and that man, Funf Kulgenais.
Oh, and Honesy just spun. Cornier just spun out of the chicane.
Yep. Had 6 and 7 there.
Yeah, you have to do that with the number name, corner numbers. I have no idea.
I'll do my best. I usually just wing it. So, alright. So Henry Rogers looks like he's come back into the pits. He's repaired his front wing, and he's on his qualifying run now. So he's coming through turn 12, the left-hander. Got one more turn to get through before he comes onto the front straight. He raced last night in FRL, and he goes P1. So. Nice
That's
time.
a good lap.
Yeah, that's a very good lap. Who we got here? Tosta Caber, NRL league owner. Oh, he's gone away from the Michael Schumacher red helmet. Oh, he's doing a little bit of strategy here as well. Alright, we'll see if that works for them. Adamar. He's
The
go for it.
The reverse strategy, Hungary is actually one of those tracks where the reverse strategy is incredibly overpowered. So I'm not surprised to see so many guys going, oh, Adama, the North wants to play or not. Not sure if you saw that.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. So just at the final turn there, Exotic's going to try and improve his time. No good for him. This dude loves racing. He raced in FRL Australian time, so I don't know what ungodly hour that is in America, and now he's back again. So you got to give it up for him for his dedication. But we've got 8 minutes left in this one. Everyone's set a time bar Adama, as we saw before. Try and pick up some of the other guys. Geordie's in the pits. Henry Rogers is in out there. This man, Van Rocco, he's 13, he's a 100th up on his best time. Let's see how he's going. He's had an alright season. Oh, he runs too wide through the chicane there. He's had an alright season, but he's been outpaced by his teammate this season, Delta Lima, who's been fantastic as he invalidates his lap there. We'll get off him for now. Cool guy, he's on some sort of reconnaissance lap. Who else do we have out there? Renault. Stuart Little's gone on to the medium tyre. So let's see, he's the only driver out there right now on the medium. What can he do? Comes around the final turn. There's a 1:15.6. That's good enough for P14 right now. Toster Cave is coming in. We have a Ferrari out there. Oh, Ted Wardo. I haven't commentated a race with Ted Wardo in it for a long time. How's he been? He's been in NRL. How's he been going in NRL this season?
He's improving massively, but I think he's like one of those guys who's just been very unlucky in terms of results, but his pace has really improved over the last few races and over the last 2 seasons.
Okay,
but, yeah, like I said, he's been a bit unlucky.
Yeah. He goes all right in qualifying, but he does have a lot of bad luck in the races. As we see, Funf Kulganice goes to 1:13.470, so 100th faster than Henry Rogers in P2. Got another Renault out there, so we're just starting to come down to the business end. We're 2/3 of the way through. We've got 6 minutes remaining in this one. This is Ted Wardo. He's on fresh set of softs. Will Ands is on 7-lap-old softs, so I don't know what he's doing right now. Maybe some kind of master strategy of some sort, but we'll see. We'll see how he goes. Ted Wardo's about to complete his time lap. He's currently P9, and he goes P7 with that time. So nice work from Ted Wardo there. Geordie, he's on his first time lap right now. I think Adam Rainer Zufor. Here we go. So he's currently P13 with a 1:15.5. What can he do with this lap here? He goes P3. This dude is sneaky fast. He is a good driver. He's got good pace. Just hasn't quite put it together yet. But yeah, I reckon he's a bit underrated for mine.
Yeah. He's come a bit out of nowhere. Some pretty good results.
Yeah.
Few P4s, a P5,
Yeah.
sitting P5, P6 in the championship. So
Yeah.
good season for him so far.
Yeah. He just can't quite put it together for like a podium position yet. But maybe today's the day for him. Fingers crossed. Well, now that I've just said that, it's definitely not going to happen. I hope not. I don't do that on purpose either. So this is GT No Limit. So I'm just having a look for cars out on track. Where's the... Oh, that's Randy Zufault and the other Williams, but I think he's on an in-lap possibly. No, I think he is. It's a 104, yeah. He's just cruising around. Yeah, alright. So, we've got just under 4 minutes left in this one. Delta Lima's in the pits. His teammate Van Rocco. So he's a 10th up. Let's see what he can do. We can ride on board with him. as he's coming through turn 10 now. So
Wow,
he
a bit
did
of
the
understeer there.
he did the hot lap this week.
It's a good track for him. I think he said before the race he had his best result last season here. So I think he could be one to watch out for.
Yeah, well, I think he's due a good result. So we'll see what he can do now. He improved his time, but doesn't improve his position. So he remains down in P12. What about Oricale? How's he going? Oh, he's 1.7 seconds down on his best. It's no good for him. Geordie, so he's 700ths up. He's currently P13, just behind Van Rocco there. What can Geordie do? He goes a little bit a tenth faster, but doesn't improve his starting position. Cool Guy goes P6. So nice lap from him. Toss the caber. He's invalidated his lap. So he will have to go again. I think not Van Rocco. Delta Lima out there? No, he's not out there. I could have told that by looking at the thing. Anyway. Alright. This No Limits guy. He has invalidated his lap. Just trying to pick one up. Right now, what about back to Oricale? He's 2/10 up. Alright. He's just set a purple sector 2. He's coming into turn 12 now. What can he do? The Italian.
Yeah.
Giamma not racing today. His usual teammate. He stays in P8.
Yeah, doesn't improve his position. And so, who is on medium? So far, Hornsey is the only guy on the mediums in the top 10. And doesn't look like he wants to change that.
He often, that
Oh
is
no,
often
he's
his,
not.
well, he often does go with that. Toss the caber, invalidated his lap again. So really struggling to put a lap together right now. Red Dog, he's 2/10 up. He's down in P16. We've got just over a minute remaining in the session, so we're about to find out the grid very, very shortly. He goes a 10th faster, but it remains in P16. Will Lands is out there, I believe. Yep, so he's on a fresh set of medium tyres. He's at 1.2 seconds up on his best time, so we might just ride him home for now. I think there's a Williams out there on their outlap. So most drivers are out on the circuit now, trying to get that final time in. What can Will Lands do? He's currently P18, and he goes P15. So it's not really indicative of his performance so far this season. He's gone pretty well in SFR this season, so I'm sure he'll probably have a little bit of work to do to make up for that. This man here, though, Ted Wardo, he's gone a purple sector 2. So let's see what time he can set. He currently sits in P9 with a 1:14.6. As we've got T-minus 10 seconds remaining in the session, about to turn 000. Ted Wardo remains in P9. Red Dog, he'd invalidated his lap, so he's out. Exotic. His teammate Lassa Haverhals is coming around. What can he do? 1:14.42, so 10th faster, but remains in P4. Dalton Lima, he's going to pit. What about... where's Adamar? Oh, look for him. He is... oh, out! Alright, that's what I can't see.
Henry Rogers improving by 2.5 tenths in Sector 2. I think he's going to get this. Corny is not in a fast lap. Heiner improved by not enough. I think Rogers got this.
Alright, let's see as he comes around the final turn now. He goes P1. Good call, Kachow. So he's on P1 right now, and as you said, yeah, Funf is retired. Cornet is retired as well. So it looks like that's our grid. So Henry Rogers has taken pole position. Congratulations to Henry Rogers. It's Funf Kulgenais in second, Cornet in P3, Rainer Zufall has come in P4. So that's a good result from Rainer Zufall, P4. Lasse Haverhals, another sneaky fast driver. He's P5. Stuart Little, good result for him, P6. Cool Guy, P7. Honesy, P8 on the softs. Oricale and Ted Wardo, so P9, P10. So row 5 is an all Ferrari 5th row. And then Delta Lemus, another good strong showing from him in P11. Big Boy down there in P12. A little bit of Adamar, Van Rocco, Geordie. Will Ans, yeah, he's had decent qualifying this season. He has good racing. I think he got a podium not that long ago from memory. And we'll do the rest. So that wasn't a bad qualifying session. What were your thoughts, Kachow?
First of all, great lap from Rogers, but I personally think that Holmes is in the best position because he definitely has the strategy advantage. The softs only last around 6 to 7 laps here.
Yep.
And when the soft runners pit, they will get into traffic and get held up by all the guys outside the top 10 who are also on the reverse strategy. And Holmes is very, very good with his consistency, so I like Holmes' chances right now. I really do.
Yeah, well, I think that's a pretty good bet. He's going to start on the medium tyres as well, but very fast. There's a little bit of love for you in the chat right now. So, Al Stifler, is it? In Kachow we trust. Kachow, the main man. So you got some fans out there. Kale Palola yells Kachow. So you got some fans in the chat. Thanks everyone for watching, whether you're watching on replay or live. Thanks for following along. Give the stream a like. Throw us a subscribe. It's all free. Doesn't cost you anything. It's great for the CCR network. So we'll wait for this one to get started. Obviously, readying up in this league is very methodical. So you can't ready up early. I was commentating on FRL last night, and it like everyone readied up really quickly, and Vit was like, he was like, man, SFR, they don't do that. They're a lot slower, so which is understandable. So that's how we do it here. Make sure we let everyone get their setup sorted, and we'll be underway with this one shortly. So, yeah, good qualifying session. Al Stifler, you have my support. So, for you, Michelle, this is, I don't know, who is it? Do you know who that is?
Yeah, he's a friend in real life, so
okay. Cool.
That's why.
All right, well, good to see some real life friends supporting as we go along. So we'll get this one started. So Honesy, you think could be? It would be, to be fair, it would be good to see Funf not win one because he's won everyone else
definitely.
except Frog LaBelle. Where did Frog LaBelle win? Was it Zandvoort? I think that Frog LaBelle won.
Silverstone, but Funf Kulgenais was on comms, so he wasn't racing, so he has a 100% win rate this season. So,
well, he's kind of dominated. Him and Rugby Dan is his engineer, so we'll see what Rugby Dan's got in store for him. And his dad watches every week as well, so big shout out to Funf Kulgenais' dad. Hope he's having a nice evening wherever he is. I hope all of you are having a nice evening, or morning or afternoon, whatever time it is. Very early right now for me. But, we'll get this one underway shortly. Hopefully, we're running out of stuff to talk about right now. Oh, tyre strategy. So, tyre strategy around here. So, you said, 6 to 7 laps you thought of the softs?
Yes,
last?
And I think some people will try to stretch them and do around 8 laps, but the hards will last to the end, I think, but the softs heavily drop off. So Yeah, that's why I said that the
Yeah.
reverse strategy is very good around here.
Yeah, because I've got my information says soft sort of 8 to 10 possibly. So we'll see. I think that window is dependent on driver style as well and how well they can manage the tires. Mediums around sort of that 15 to 18 laps, and the hards can go sort of forever around here. So I'd say we'll probably see a soft hard strategy would not be wouldn't be too far off the mark, I would say. All right, we've got that. I've got the track enabled. All right, do you want to take us through the grid? Just give us go through each driver and their positions.
So Henry Rogers in P1, then 5 Grün Eis, Championship leader of course in P2, Cornet in P3, Rainer in P4, Lasse Haverhals in P5, then Stuart Little, the first reserve I think, in P6, Cool Guy on his debut in P7, Hornsey the next reserve, first guy on mediums in P8, Arcadi in P9 and his Ferrari teammate right behind him in P10. Then we have Delta Lima, obviously first guy on with retired choice on the hards actually in P11. Then Big Boy in P12 on the mediums, and 2 more hard runners, Adama P13 and Von Roque in P14. George in P15, Will Ans in P16, Toss in P17, Get No Limits in P18, Exotic in P19, and then we have Red Dog starting from P20.
Sorry, I think there's a Williams that's going around. It's not Rena's fault, it's Adama. Adama's been, he spun around. That was coming out of 11.
Mercedes as
well. It's a Mercedes.
Yeah, Von Rocco as well.
So he's
getting some temperatures in his tires, maybe.
Wow, he's turned around again. So what is going on here?
Too much temperature now.
He's disqualified from the session as well. All right, so a little bit of a bit of action there on the warm-up lap. All right, well, everyone else is gridding up, so we're about to start 35 laps. This is round 7 in Hungary. This is SFR. Let's get this one underway. So, all right, here we go. So 1 lights, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Let's go racing. Looks like Henry Rogers has got a good start. Oh, Cornet got an absolutely cracking start. Shot straight through into P1. Funf is going to challenge Henry Rogers into turn 1. Goes up the inside. They make a little bit of contact, but he moves up into P2. Stuart Little's up there in P4 in the Renault as well. Henry Rogers has dropped down into P4. He's going to try and take P3 back, going up the inside through turn 2.
And Hornsey. Someone in Hornsey in the rear, and he almost spun around his steering sport, and there's chaos in the back.
That was a Red Bull. Was that Hornsey into the wall? Saw it in the background.
I think it was Toss.
No, it was Toss the Caber. Yeah, Toss. So he's gone into the wall there. I saw he looks like he collided with one of the Racing Point drivers there, but everyone else has managed to get through without any dramas. Oh, it was Lasse Haverhals getting all sorts of out of shape there. But everyone else has managed to get away. But it's Cornet. He had that cracking start, and he's going to lead them across the line for the first lap. So Henry Rogers, he's dropped down. Let's have a quick look. So he dropped down 2 spots. Will Ans made up 5 spots off the start there. But Cornet leads us away from Kugeln Ice. Henry Rogers going to give chase in P3. Doesn't have any damage. Stuart Little, he's had a good start up into P4. And Cool Guy on debut. I didn't know it was his debut, so we'll see how he goes for the race. All right. Well, this is going to be the battle out in front that we all want to see, really, as Adama and Red Dog, they're exchanging positions down there in turn 2. That's 15th and 16th. Van Rocco, after spinning on the formation lap, finds himself down in P17. Sorry?
I'm not sure if my game is glitched, but it says that Connie is already out of EIS. Oh, yellow flag. That's
That's cool guy.
No.
He spun.
Such a good qualifier.
Yeah, cool guy spun. That was just near turn 10. So he's going to drop all the way down. Geordie and Honesy, they exchange positions, so Honesy moves up into P11. I've got on my timing screen Cornet 4/10 ahead of Fumf right now, and you can see the gap. So he's definitely within DRS right now.
I think my timing screen is fixed. It's back. So
yeah. Sometimes it glitches out in the beginning.
Yeah.
So looks like it's all worked out though now. But yeah, this is going to be the battle that we want to see. Will today be the day for Cornet? He's been the eternal bridesmaid this season to this man here from Coolganice. As cool guy.
Oh, just already with a penalty.
Yeah. Red Dog gets one as well. So we've got 2 drivers with penalties on lap 3 already. Yeah. So I'd say they're just 3-second penalties, but it's going to be a long race if they're getting penalties on lap 3. All right. Well, this is the battle out in front. This is what I've wanted to see all season. Cornet came so close in Monaco, but he had the disconnect that robbed him of a potential win. We'll see how he can go today as he's trying to break the toe from Coolganice behind him as they go up the front straight. Fumf has obviously got DRS.
Connie's already going defensive. Yeah.
Oh no, he got oversteer out of turn 1. Let's open up the door for Fumf to send it down the inside of turn 2. Is he able to get it done? Cornet's able to fight back through turn 3.
Whoa!
They want to get this sorted before. They want to get this sorted before turn 4. They do. So he just had a big slap of oversteer coming out of turn 1, which was enough for Fumf to go up the inside. So Cornet needs to be all over it to keep him behind him.
And I'm surprised that Connie is already going defensive into turn 1. Seems like he really wants check position.
Yeah, it might be his mindset as well, as he wants to keep Fumf behind him. Doesn't want to let him pass him on the track. We've seen how fast he is, so it makes it's so hard to catch him once he's out in front. So if he's got clear air, he sort of just checks out. So I can understand why he'd want to try and keep that track position. But we're already going to tick around another lap. They sort of run their laps tick by pretty quickly around this circuit, and this is not a league known for safety cars. So
Fumf is going for that. Oh no, not yet. Preparing the exit. Yeah, I think he will. The straights are too short on this track.
Yeah, the DRS is it's not really it doesn't really work around here. Especially when you're doing that run. Oh, who we got in the pits? We got a Red Bull. And it's Honesy. Honesy's in the pits. I reckon he might have had damage possibly. Lasse Haverhals, he takes the position of P7 from Ted Wardo. Down in P8.
Looks like I jinxed Honesy when I said that he's going to win today.
I'd like to state for the record that was you, Kachow. That wasn't me. I didn't. That's not my fault.
I'm sorry, Honesy. I'm sorry.
Okay, so the race has settled down pretty quickly. The field is relatively spread out right now. So we've got the 2 Red Bulls and Big Boy right at the back of the field. They're coming just through turn 5 now. But this is a good close battle now. So Cornet's pulled a little bit of a gap over Fumf into turn 1, and Henry Rogers is hanging in there. So these 3 have kind of checked out a little bit in their own private battle. Stuart Little's 2.5 seconds down the road, but these 3 drivers it's about a second separating all 3 of them right now. It's good to see Henry Rogers getting a good run at it as well. He's Usually his qualifying is quite good. Sometimes doesn't go as well for him in the race, but definitely has some really good pace. As Geordie and Willans exchanging positions. Ooh, you don't want to go side by side through turn 4 there. Willans is able to sneak back there. Adama picks up a 3-second time penalty. This is the third driver to receive a time penalty. Let's get back to the front though. The one thing I do really, one of the things I love about this league is that the front guys, the front fast guys, it's always really close racing. You know, like we're showing, like we're seeing right now, we don't have any just like one driver who just checks out. As we see that's a Haas, that's exotic. So what's happened to him? That was near the chicane.
I'm guessing curb of death.
Yeah, I thought he was going to retire then. Does he have damage? I can't see from this camera angle. He gets a 3-second time penalty for cutting that chicane. I reckon he does have...
Yeah, he has damage.
Yeah. So that front wing damage. I'm just going to call him No Limits. In P11 with Geordie. They're battling it out.
So, I think it looks like Fünf has a bit of a pace advantage, so I won't be surprised if he tries to do, if he does what Corny doesn't. So I think he's either going to pit now, or if Corny stays out. No. If Corny stays out, he's going to pit, and if Corny goes in, he stays. So, oh, and now Exotic retires.
Exotic's retired from the session. Yeah, kind of doesn't surprise me with that one there. All right, well, let's see what he can do, what he'll do. I think, yeah, Cornet's pitting. Yeah. All right. So,
and Fünf stays out.
Yeah, and Henry Rogers has come into the pits as well. He slows it up just in time. A few other guys coming into the pits now as well. Raider Zufor, Oricale, Lasse Haberhals. He's pitting as well. So pit stops have begun.
Oh, Fünf hit the wall. Oh, he hits the wall of turn 1 and he's from
and he's got,
I've never seen him make a mistake.
Wow. Well, there's the first time for everything.
Yeah, it is.
He's lost his front right wing end plate. Okay, so this is perfect for Cornet. This is
it is
falling into his lap. Stuart Little, he's in P2, so he stayed out as well. So did Ted Wardo. Oh, Ted Wardo! Ted Wardo's in the wall. That's after turn 4.
That's so unlucky. Once again, great qualifying and then just unlucky in the race.
Toss the Caber is DNF'd in the pits, so he's out, one of the Red Bulls. So Corday's come out in P6. He is ahead of Henry Rogers. He's got 2 cars in front of him, between him and Henry Rogers. So it's Geordie and Van Rocco. Obviously they haven't pitted yet.
Henry sends it on Van Rocco and gets it done.
Yeah.
I think this right now is the phase where the race is going to be decided who is going to get through traffic the fastest.
And traffic around here is difficult to navigate. As Funf is pitted, so is Stuart Little. So Funf will have to replace his front wing. And this is going to be very interesting now to see how he can come back from that. As Henry Rogers sends it past Geordie. Willans going side by side with Stuart Little through turn 2. Makes a little bit of contact.
This is not helping his teammate.
Yeah, and
he's holding up Connie right now.
Connie's going to have to follow right behind.
Ooh, and there definitely was a warning for Connie. So I think...
Yeah, go.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So I'm pretty sure that Connie just got a warning there, so I think penalties could be a huge part at the end of the race. Henry obviously already has a penalty, but...
Yeah, so this race has started to open up right now in terms of possible winners, possible podium getters. As we're lap 9 of 35, so we're starting to tick them over at the moment. But Cornet's getting a little bit held up by No Limits. So this is 4th position though, so he has every right to defend his spot on the track. Henry Rogers is going to try and take advantage of that. He's tucked into the slipstream. Cornet's trying to break it. They've both got DRS. This is the most popular. Oh, yeah, he does. Yeah. Oh, look at this. There's a traffic jam in front of him. They're going 3 wide out of turn 1.
And he gets them both. Oh, Cornet sends it back.
Oh, he's sort of being held up by Henry Rogers kind of ran interference then for... oh, no, Henry! Oh, Henry's around! That's a big off, so that happened at turn 1. Oh, turn 3.
That's a track reset as well.
Yeah. Alright. Saw him do something similar last night in FRL, but that was... I guess that was always going to end in tears there. So Will Ans has let Cornet past. Look who it is in the lead though. This man here, Delta Lima. He's leading the race. Who was that? It was Will Ans off the track behind him. But Cornet fast approaching Delta. Let's see how long he can keep him behind. In the meantime, Funf has come out P10.
And there's another yellow flag. That's George round. Yeah.
Yeah. So where's that? That was around the final turn. I don't know if he had an issue there, but we've got pits. I did miss it though. So Delta Lima was passed by Cornet for the lead. But he's in outright P2, yet to pit obviously on the hard tyres. This man here, Will Ans as well, he's yet to pit on hard tyres. Let's have a look at the pit stops. So Delta Lima, Will Ans, No Limits, Van Rocco, Adamar have all yet to pit, as well as Geordie.
So right now I obviously don't want to discredit Cornet, but it looks like he's getting some gifts from his rivals, with Funf obviously hitting the wall, Rogers spinning out. Now pretty much on his own, as the next guy who made a pit stop yet is in P7. So... Well,
you sometimes you need a bit of luck, as we see Cool Guy picks up a penalty, so it's sometimes it's got to be in the right place at the right time. Not over yet though, we're a long way still to go through this one. We're in the 3rd race distance, but it's looking good for Cornet. Sorry?
How do they say you gotta be lucky to be good and good to be lucky? So
yeah, that's so true. I love it. But that's racing, right? It's you do have an element of luck involved, as No Limits and Will Ans banging wheels through turn 2. So look at this traffic jam with. Oh no, who was that? That was someone in the background. That was...
Oh no, Van Rocco.
Was it Van Rocco? Oh, it was Van Rocco. So we saw him. Yeah.
I didn't see what happened. Did you catch that?
Yeah, just out of turn 2. Out of turn 3. Looked like he went right across the track there and spun around. So... Alright. Had a fair bit of action.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, virtual safety car.
Yeah. So his strategy of going long on the hards is not going to pay out.
No. And those drivers are Delta Lima, Will Ans, Adamar. They're 3 drivers that are yet to pit, all on those hard tyres. We're back under racing.
Lasse gets a dirty.
Yeah.
It's so easy on this game because the data is so weird.
So this is Stuart Little sending it around the outside at turn 1 of Adamar. Can't do it.
Couldn't get No Limits to reset.
He's gonna send it down the inside of turn 2 instead. That was Funf Kulganice getting in there. He's already worked himself up into P7. So he's charging back up through the field. Van Rocco has retired from the session. Get in the chat, Van Rocco. Tell us what happened. I don't think he'll be very happy right now. I think he was confident on this circuit. But,
yeah, he was.
Yeah. So Rainer Zufall and Funf Kugelnice, they're just behind Adamar right now, who's in P6. And then in front of him, it's a big traffic jam. It's Stuart Little, No Limits, and then up just a little bit further up ahead in P3 is Will Ans, who's just picked up a 3-second time penalty. So he's the 8th driver today to pick up a penalty. But yeah, this circuit not known for its overtaking. It's going to be a challenge for anyone trying to pass. That's Stuart Little passing his teammate as he comes around the final turn there. So he moves up into P4. He has pitted. He's on the hard tyres. He's in a good position right now, Stuart Little.
Yeah, I think with pit stops, with some pit stops to come. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, sorry, he just passed Will into turn 1, and he's able to get it all the way around turn 2. Funf Kugelnice, sorry, is starting to charge up through the field. He's already worked himself back up into P5. Henry Rogers goes the fastest lap at 1:17.1 on those medium tyres. Funf, he's got Will in front of him. For how much longer, we don't know. Oh, you can't pass through there, mate. He's very, he's in a hurry right now, the German.
Yes, it gets, just started to drive through and now gets another penalty. Not his day. Had a good quali, but didn't seem to work out in the race.
It's what do they say? You don't win on Saturday. Obviously, we don't do
exactly.
on different days, but one thing to be fast in quali, another thing to be fast in the race. Is Funf now. He's going to try and get past Will Ans as they come up the front straight. Will Ans will make it as difficult for him as he possibly can. Oh, makes a little bit of contact. Up the front straight and into turn 1 as well.
Yeah, but that's easy move done. Will, no DRS, no ERS.
Yeah, he's able to get that pass completed. And now next on the list is Stuart Little in the Renault.
I won't rule out Funf. Obviously very, very fast, and he's not too far away from Cornier, around 9 seconds.
Yeah, I wouldn't rule him out now either. He's up into P4. He's not too, as you said, about 9 seconds away from Cornet. Long way still.
Good. Yeah.
Sorry, we saw. Oh, Henry Rogers. Where's that? That's just out of turn 4. He's out. Henry Rogers is out.
That's a rage quit. Oops. I think he collided with Cool Guy. I think I saw McLaren off track as well. Yeah,
Cool Guy was down there. But he's out. So we've lost 3 cars so far. It is Exotic, Toss the Caber, and Van Rocco. As we see Stuart Little sending it down the inside of Van Rocco's teammate Delta Lima into turn 1. And he's able to complete that move. So he moves up into P2. It's almost like he's trying to run away from Kugelnice in that papaya orange McLaren of his. He's charging up through the field. So he's got Delta Lima and this man on screen, Stuart Little, just ahead of him as they come through turn 4 there. Navigate that without any issues. Funf gets a snap of oversteer coming out of turn 5.
Rogers doesn't seem happy. He's asking, the F is wrong with people today. Oh, this could get spicy in the Stewart's channel.
Alright, good thing I'm not a steward. Maybe Ben might have a little bit of work to do. Honesy picks up a 3-second time penalty. Shout out to Ben as well. Whatever he's doing, I don't know if he had studies or anything that he couldn't commentate today, but he's been doing a great job. As have you, Kachao. You filled in a couple of times with him. You've done a great job as well with the commentating this season.
Thank you. Always good hearing that from the pro commentator.
Oh no, I'm not a pro, mate. Definitely a long way from a pro. Funf goes around the outside of Delta Lima into turn 1. and he's able to complete that pass. So he's on a charge. He's got Stuart Little in front of him now, and then it'll be Cornet. So I'm sure Cornet will be keeping an eye on all of this. He's usually in a party with Will Ans, isn't he? So I dare say they'll be talking to each other, letting know what's going on. Rugby Dan will be talking to Funf. Funf's dad will be at home watching ever closely. And everyone else on the stream are watching as well. Hope you're enjoying it as we see Adamar pit. So Henry Rogers, is he still going around? What's he doing?
He's ghosted.
But is he quit? What has he done? Anyway.
Yeah, he was a rage quit on track, so his ghost is still driving around.
Alright. Kind of not cool, but anyway, we'll leave that for later. What about this mate? Raider Zufor. He is on 8 lap old hards. He's having a decent race. He's in P5. So Stuart Little has a time penalty in front of him. Delta Lima yet to pit. This could be the day that Rayner gets a podium. He's got Honesy behind him on 12 lap old medium tyres. I don't know if Honesy will be able to get those medium tyres to the end though.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure he has to pit again.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have to pit again on the mediums. Is he getting nice and close to... When's Delta Lima going to pit? That's going to be the question. He has to get off these hards.
I would guess around lap 21, 22 maybe.
I'd say that's
He will...
Yeah. I'd say that's a
I
pretty
think
good guess.
the Delta Lima train will go on for a few more laps, I think. Usually it's the Stuart Little train, but he's in P2 right now, so...
Yeah, he's going alright, Stuart Little. He's not really holding anyone up. He's got Funf just behind him, 3 by 4 tenths. Kind of maintaining that right now. We'll get back to it shortly. Just want to see how this little battle plays out. And yeah, so Dustin's going to go again. He's had a great season. He's had an awesome season for Mercedes this season. Delta Lima improved massively. Oh, and Stuart Little has dropped that position now to Funf up the front straight. Oh, and Rayner gets past Delta as well. So I missed both of them. I do apologise for that. But Rayner's able to get past Delta into turn 1. So he moves up into P4. He's got Honesy right behind him. Then a couple of seconds down the road, it's going to be Oricale. Then it's a bit of clear air after that. So Delta will have a little bit of reprieve. Let's see if he can hold his own against Honesy. Honesy obviously has extreme pace. 4-time CCR network champion that he is. I believe 1-time SFR champion, possibly.
Yep. Yeah. First season.
Yeah. And then a 3-time NRL champion. Ted Wardo.
And that's Will around, I think.
Oh,
yeah,
it is.
Will.
Yeah, it is out of turn 3. So he's turned it around. Hits the
And
wall.
Funf already made up 7/10 in 1 lap on Connie, so this is not over yet.
Alright, we need to keep an eye on that. We've got 15 laps to go, and he's 8 seconds behind Cornet as Honesy down the front straight. He's able to... Is he putting the move on? Yeah, he's able to pull it up. He is.
Yeah.
So he completes that. He moves up into P5. He has a penalty though. He has 3 seconds of penalties, as does Stuart Little. So other drive. So yeah, Raider Zufor. I'm not going to talk about him anymore. So I don't want to jinx it. Delta Lima, 3-second time penalty. You know what I'm talking about though. So I don't like. Oh no! He just picks up a 3-second time penalty. Damn it! I swear I did not mean that. I did not mean that.
By the way, we already have some volunteers for race interviews.
Oh, okay.
The bossman, Juan Rocco, would like to give some insight on his race.
Okay, yeah, he can do that. Will Ans is retired from the session. So I think that's in the pit's retirement. It is. So he's out. That's our 4th DNF. This man, Honesy, though, he's chasing down Rainer Zufor. So this is for P4, P5. Cornet, he's out in front. So for those wondering who is leading, Cornet, he's 7.4 seconds ahead of Fünf Kugelnice in P2. P3, 4 and 5, they all have time penalties. Driver in 6th place is Oricale. He doesn't have a penalty, and no limits as well. Everyone else does have a penalty of some sort. So I think we saw Delta Lima finally pitted. So he's down in P9, I believe. Yep, he's going to be able to maintain that. He is, yep. So good position for him. That's Alfa Romeo ghosting out. I think that might be the car of Henry Rogers.
I don't know about you, but I would love a safety car right now.
Nah, we want to... Oh, we've got a yellow flag in Sector 2. So who's that? That's enough for...
Yeah, that's
not enough for a safety car.
Ah, sad. I'm sad now.
Oh,
that's
Adama.
Another one off. That's Adama.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So he is... That's around turn 4, turn 5. Oh, and Honesy is put the move on Rainer Zufall into turn 1. So he's now in P4. Let's have a look at the penalty situation. So Stuart Little, Honesy, and Rainer Zufall all have 3-second time penalties. As does Lassa, Big Boy, Delta, Red Dog. Adamar's out. Oh, we're getting close. 15. We've got 5 DNFs.
Yeah. A lot of rage quits on track today.
Yeah.
Which is... I don't think the stewards like that.
Yeah, he's off at around turn 11.
Yeah.
Okay, he's gone now. Alright, so it's 5.8 seconds now is the gap between...
It's coming down very quick.
Yeah, it's gone down 2 seconds in 2 laps. So at this stage, we'll catch him. But, as the great Murray Walker once said, it's one thing to catch a person, it's another thing to pass. So we'll see, and we've already seen Funf make one mistake. It'll be up to him not to make a mistake to get past Cornet, who obviously has excellent pace. We've seen he's been a race-winning contender pretty much every race this season. Was robbed at Monaco, I'm going to say it. Internet connection robbed him of a win there. So we'll see if he can make it up today. But in the meantime, just having a look for a bit of on-track action. This is Delta Lima and Big Boy. Good result for Big Boy again. He's on 20-lap-old hards though. So he will have to pit again. Unless he wants to try and run them till the end. He'd be a very brave man if he did. But the rest of the field is relatively spread out. We've got 15 runners remaining. We've had 5 DNFs. 12 laps to finish. And we've had some good action. We've had plenty of action. The pit stop part of the race was pretty hectic. And we've had a couple of good overtakes. Have you been keeping an eye for overtake of the race?
Honestly, there was so much chaos, so much 3 wide action. I'm a bit overwhelmed by all the overtaking.
Well, Van Rocco's been watching for a fair while, so maybe he can pick it out this week as Delta looking to go around the outside of the final turn on Big Boy, and he is able to get it done. So he moves up into P8. He's got Lasse Haverhals 4 seconds down the road though, who's on 15-lap-old mediums. I don't think he will be able to make it. Or he might. No, I don't think he'll be able to make it home on those mediums. So Delta, with that early long stint, hasn't worked too bad for him. So we'll see how far he can head up. But in the meantime, that gap has continued to come down between Fünf Kugelnice and Cornet. It's
Yeah.
it's 4 seconds now between those two. So we'll see if that comes down further or not. Right on board with
Would be great if we had those AWS statistics where you have the predicted time where Finn catches up to him.
Well,
That
you know
would be
what?
great.
We don't have the statistics, but we can definitely guess. The field is extremely spread out right now, so there's not much on-track action. When do you reckon what lap? Let's be our own AWS. Let's be the CCR guessing game.
Okay. Lap 32 and overtaking difficulty very high.
All right. Where do you? There's not many places to overtake around here, though. There's obviously turn 1 is where it happens a lot, or around the final turn as well onto the straight. Other than that, it's turn 3. You don't want to touch. You don't want to be side by side around turn 4. All right. We'll see. So lap 32 is your guess?
Yep. Short fun fact, by the way. I had overtake of the week of the race last year, and I think it was a switch back coming out of turn 2 going into turn 3, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
So maybe Finn Ice is drawing inspiration for me. We'll see.
Possibly. Maybe it will depend on what Rugby Dan is telling him as well over the radio. As Hones is pitting from those medium tyres, he's going onto the softs by the looks of it. Yep, he is.
Yep.
Let's see, even on the softs though, I know we've only got 9 laps. That's a long stint on those. He's going to come out in P6. So he's
going to put in 10 quality laps now to make up as much time as possible.
So I think he's got pretty clear track to do it. He doesn't have anyone ahead of him other than Oracle. Well, Oracle is the first car ahead of him, but he's coming through the chicane now. So he's got plenty of clear air to get that done. I reckon lap 32 is a little bit late. I think it will be done. In terms of pass, it's 3 seconds the gap now, and you can physically see him. I reckon probably closer to lap. I'm going to say lap there. He's got to overtake him, doesn't he? I'm thinking lap 30, maybe. Yeah, actually, you know what? 32 looks like a good guess. I think, 32 does look like a good guess. You're a lot better at the strategic thinking than I am. I'm just more. I just call it as I see it. I don't think about it too much. But yeah, field pretty spread out. We've got a little bit of a lull here. This is the only real sort of on-track action that we can see. The 2 cars are involved. So it's 3.1 seconds, 2.9 now as we speak. Sort of going down faster than the Bitcoin price at the moment. This gap between Foot and Cornet. 2.8 now. I tell you what, that's been a roller coaster over the last couple of weeks. Crypto. All right.
I'm absolutely not into that stuff. I have no idea. You could tell me the complete opposite, I would believe you. So.
It's not for the faint of heart, believe me. It's been a roller coaster. But so cars out on track in terms of tyre strategy. We've got drivers on hards, mediums, and softs. So we've got all 3 compounds out there. We've got 7 laps left. I'm just thinking who might have to pit again. Lasse Haverhals will have to pit again. Ted Wardo can probably go to the end. Geordie might have to pit again. And Henry Rogers is out anyway. He's just ghosting around. So we'll see what he can do. But this man here, Funf, is 2.5 seconds now behind Cornet's. Honesy goes a fastest lap with a 1:15.5 on those fresh set of soft tyres. How's Cornet going? He's through 6 and 7 now. I feel for this guy. It's been a tough season for him. Lots of podiums, but hasn't stood on the top step.
Yeah.
I think your guess of lap 32. Was it 31 or 32?
32, but I think I'm a bit too late actually.
I reckon you're about on the money. I think because he's got to get past him, right? So Cornet's not going to just let him waltz past.
I wouldn't be surprised if Fünf will have DRS next lap.
Well, I
then it's about.
I think we're being a little bit presumptuous as well, just to say that, you know, and maybe not showing as much love to Cornet as we should. You know, Funf has to pass him. You know?
Yeah, definitely.
Cornet's no slouch. So we'll see. Hopefully we get a nice fight for the lead to the end. We've got 6 laps left to this one. This is round 7. What season are we? Season 2 or season 3? Season 3? Whatever.
3, I think. Yeah, should be 3.
Of SFR. We're past the halfway point now, so there's 12 races in the season. This is the beginning of the second half. Been a good championship up until now as well, so it's been exciting racing. We'll see how this one is going to pan out. Yeah, everyone really spread out. There's literally no cars. Actually, Big Boy and Ted Wardo. Yeah.
Getting close. But now very low in EA. Both are very low in EAS, so it's hard to make the overtake stick. But I feel like definitely Big Boy definitely should have a huge grip advantage.
Yeah, he's on 2 lap-old softs over Ted Wardo on those 19 lap-old hards. Have to say, the Big Boy helmet is looking superb. I just love the effort that he's put into that. He's trying to, you know, put it similar colours to the car. I'm loving it. Looks awesome.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Reminds me a bit of Sergio Perez when he won in a bit more blue than Perez. That's similar, I think.
Yeah, it looks really good. Hopefully, there's in the new game you can do a little bit more with the helmet.
Yeah,
so
yes, definitely.
All right, it's less than a second now between Funf and Cornet. We'll get to that in a moment. Let's see if Big Boy, he's got battery, he's got DRS, and he's got some more points. So he moves up into P10, gets past Ted Wardo down the front straight into turn 1. So well done to him. All right, here it is. Oh, Funf gets a massive snap of oversteer coming out of turn. Stuart Little gets a 3-second time penalty, and Cornet already going defensive.
Yeah.
They've both got similar battery, too.
Yeah. Obviously, I'm pretty sure that Will Lenz is going to tell Connie all about the battery, just like Rugby Danny is going to do the same for Fünf, so some race engineering action as well.
Yeah, well, it's something that's becoming a little bit more, something that I'm starting to see a little bit more of is this sort of race engineer kind of setup with people, as people begin to take it a little bit more seriously. But it's what is serious is the on-track action. It's lap 31, Kachow, and he is 3/10 behind him. Oh, Delta Lima and Lasse Haberhals, they change positions, so Delta moves up into P7. Good job by him, but we'll get back to the front.
Do it this lap too. I want to be on point. Please do it. Do it for me if you're listening.
Oh, we want, you know, it's good to have different people win. So I'm kind of...
Yeah, definitely.
We see Funf win every week. It'd be nice to see someone else win. So Cornet trying to go defensive straight away and break that toe.
I think he's a bit too far away.
Yeah.
Don't think he's not going to risk a dive bomb into turn 1.
No. Not with...
Good exit.
Yeah, not with 4 laps remaining. He's still got plenty of time to do it.
Probably just trying to drain Cornet's battery.
Cornet's got
pushing
50. Yeah, they both have very similar levels of battery left.
Maybe another factor is that Fünf has 1 lap fresher tires. Could be a factor towards the last 2 laps, maybe.
Yeah, Let's just look at that. Right.
This is, I love that. I love it.
Really, so Cornet has to defend him off for 4 laps, including this one. There's such limited spots to overtake, so he just really needs to get it right. Just down that front straight is going to be the main area that he'll be able to attack him, and around and making sure that he's getting a nice run off this final turn to get maximum speed down the front straight. And then he's going to, I wonder if he goes defensive again. Yeah, he does. Trying to break that toe, but Funf is going with him. Is he too far back this time? He is still a little bit too far back, but he's inching closer and closer. It's 33 of 35.
Oh, this straight is just too short.
Oh no, Funf! That move was not. He's trying to send it up the inside.
Yeah, that was too ambitious.
Oh, that wasn't on then. He's just
No,
overcooked
no
it a little
harm
bit.
done though. Yeah.
No damage. I don't know if he's got a yellow wing because of that now, though. That's the only thing. This one, it's just the one line through there. This is good, hard racing between these two, though. We don't want to see it end with an accident.
No, definitely not. Don't let it end in tears.
No, we don't want that.
Well, maybe tears of joy for Stewart. Who knows?
Well, he's got 6 seconds worth of penalties. And he's got Rainer Zufor, who's 3 seconds behind him with a 3-second penalty. So the position P3 is still up for grabs. So is P1 and P2. So here we go again, down the front straight. Cornet trying to break that toe. He's a bit
too far away.
Yeah, he's way too far behind him now. So
That's the problem.
He didn't even need to go defensive either down the front straight then, like he had the last few laps. Let's go.
So,
yeah.
I'm guessing one more chance, and that's it. Next lap, next lap won't happen. That's my guess.
Oh, and Funf runs wide, and he gets a 3-second time penalty.
Not like that.
That was through turn 4. So
no.
that's the pressure relief valve that Cornet needed. He's got a lap and a half now to go, and he's got a 3-second penalty to his closest rival, which is Funf Kulganice. Very rare to see him get a 3-second time penalty, but it's almost like it's almost like how when he who's that Larpap? Anyway,
no idea.
Yeah, so it's almost like when he made a little bit of contact with him through turn 2, he sort of just lost a bit of concentration there. Then he's picked up the penalty through turn 4. So Cornet trying to break the toe again. He's still too far back, I reckon. Oh, he's going to try. Oh, they made contact in turn 1. Cornet's Funf's got to fight around the outside anyway. He does. This would be incredible if he can pass him. He does. Into turn 2. Can he pull a 3-second gap on the final lap to win it? That would be incredible.
Yeah, that would be insane. By the way, the battle is not over for P3. Stewart with 6 seconds. Right now, Rainer, just on the edge.
Yeah, so it's he's at 2.8. So we're going to watch the times now. So it's 8/10 between Cornet and Funf. He has the 3-second time penalty. I don't think it's going to be enough for him to pull a 3-second gap on the one lap. That would be insane if he did that. He's almost a second now, but it's not going to be enough time left to do it. So he is going to finish on track. Our championship leader is going to finish P1. It's been an interesting race for him. He's had some ups and downs. He's going to finish on track P1. But this man here, Cornet, is going to take home the win after penalties. Now Stuart Little, he's coming around the final turn.
Is also in very close.
This is going to be super tight. It's 2.8 seconds between him and Rainer Zufor.
So Rainer starts to be ahead, but what about Orakali? Orakali isn't...
Rainer got it! Rainer got it!
I think Orakali... Wow.
300th of a second! So
Oh,
Oricale
wow.
just misses out on the podium. Raider Zufall,
Oh,
well done. You
wow.
know what? That's bloody well deserved for Raider Zufall. Congratulations
Yes,
on him.
definitely.
That's
Definitely.
yeah. Honesy picks up P6. Delta Lima, good result for him. P7, well done to Delta. Lasse Haverhals, he's got a penalty as well. We'll see how that all shakes out, but he's going to come home on track P8. There's Henry Rogers ghosting car. It seems like he's been in every shot today. No Limits, he comes home on P9. Big Boy in P10. Ted Wardo, a bit of a lonely P11 for old Ted Wardo in the Ferrari. P12 is Geordie, so he's going to come home on track there. Then Red Dog coming home in P13. And then our last on-track runner was it Cool Guy, I think, on debut? Anyway, well done to Cornet F1 on taking home his first win for the season. Oh, no, is that... anyway. Is that a female character? I don't know if it's cool if it is.
It was.
Yeah,
I
alright.
think it was, yeah.
I don't know if we've got a female driver. If we do, awesome. That's great. You don't get too many female drivers. I think there's a female driver right now racing in the Indy 500. Simona Di Silvestre used to race V8 supercars. So there's been plenty of accomplished female drivers over time. As we see the podium celebrations. Do you want me, or do you want to organise the party chat for? I think Funf left straight
I
away.
can do it.
You got to do it.
I can do it. Yes,
All
yes.
right. Well, that's while you do that, I'll quickly run through the results. So we saw the top guys come through. So it was Cool Guy who came home P14. Henry Rogers ghosted out P15, and then all the DNFs. So Adamar, Will Ans, Van Rocco, Toss the Caber, and Exotic. We're all DNFs. So well done to Cornet. Very well deserved by the Dutchman. Funf. Yeah, it was an interesting race from him, like I said. And Rainer Zufall. I think Rainer Zufall is my story of the race in P3. Very well deserved P3. It's been a little while in the making. And good job from him. Oricale just missed out there on his podium. So you win some, you lose some. All right, let's wait for the. Here we go. Cornet, do you want to do the podium chats? Kichao, you cool with that?
Oh, you're getting very laggy right now.
Oh,
Hello. Hello.
oh we got a
Kachau's thing is not loaded in for me.
Van Rocco is also, Big Boss is also going to join. 1 sec.
All right, who have we got?
Oh god.
Who's in there? Who have we got in here? Who is Cornet? Are you here?
Cornet and Nick.
Ah, Cornet, how are you? How are you?
Oh, sweating. Oh my god.
That was a cracker, dude. That is firstly, congratulations, well done. You that's a well-deserved victory for you. Walk us through it. So qualifying looked like it went pretty straightforward for you, and then the race was pretty incredible. So walk us through it from your perspective. Tell us all about it.
Qualifying, I was improving. I lost 3/10 in the last sector, but would still be P3. And then off the start, I had a perfect start. Jumped both of them.
The start was amazing.
And,
the start was
kept in front.
Yeah, the start was like that whole shot that you got through there. That was amazing.
Yeah, and Henry Rogers almost binned it, so I had to avoid that. So I thought I almost crashed into Funf. I'm not sure.
Yep.
But yeah, and then Funf got in traffic, I think, after its pit stop, or got held in on his pit.
Well, he had damage, so he received. Where did he get the damage, Kachau? Who did he hit? I can't remember.
Turn 1.
Who I
Funf, turn one. He collided with someone. He lost his front wing end plate, and so he had to pit and replace his front wing.
No, he just lost the gear. He just had oversteer.
I wondered why he was like 10 seconds behind after the pit stops.
Yeah.
I was confused.
Yeah.
But then his pace, it was amazing. The overtake was nice around the outside and then on traction. And yeah, I loved it. He pushed me. literally sweating right now.
Yeah.
I hope to have more battles with Foons.
Yeah, it was exciting to watch, and it was right to the end there as well. We were on the stream. We were just commentating when it might happen, when he might get close enough to you to pass. So, but well done. You've been close so many times, and obviously Monaco was unfortunate with the dropout there. So you got your first win of the season. So congratulations, man. Really well done. Very well earned. Well done.
Thank you.
Awesome.
And it's just luck. Also luck that Foons got a 3-second time penalty on one of the last laps.
Kachau,
that happens. And,
what did you say about luck, Kachau? What was your saying?
You gotta be good to be lucky and lucky to be good.
There you go. So you're
nice words.
That's it. So well done, man. Congratulations. Cool.
Thank you.
All right. Do we have Funf on the line?
Yeah, of course.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Good, thanks. Interesting race from you today.
Yeah, was a tough one.
Yep.
Not like the normal race I have.
No. I was going to say it's very different to your races so far this season. So just talk us through a little bit. I think you qualified P2. Henry Rogers was P1.
Yeah.
And then, so you had really good battles with Cornet pretty much through most of the race. Walk us through it from your perspective, I guess the start of the race, and then what led you to you lost the front wing end plate there. So just walk us through what led up to that and what was happening.
So yeah, the start was, I think, quite okay because I know the right side is not so nice to start. Just wondered about Henry Rogers because it was a terrible start. Yeah, then overtook him. Then there was like Hungary. It's a train. You just drive around. Then I tried to overcut. Then one too much. Lost the front wing. Then I was in traffic. Went through quite okay. Was not that bad. Then I had Will in front of me. Did he have damage or?
Yeah, he had damage.
Okay, because it was a little bit annoying when someone have every corner lock up in front of you. But yeah, then I pushed. Yeah, then hope that corner got a penalty. Yeah, got the penalty in the last rounds, laps. Don't know why I got the penalty there because I braked on the outside, lost 3.5 tenths, and just got the penalty.
Yeah.
I think I don't understand, but yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, you sound a little bit disheartened there, but don't be too disheartened. You're still well in the lead. So, yeah, you obviously took the on-track win, but the 3-second penalty dropped you back down to P2. But a good podium nonetheless. Do you want to say hi to your dad while we got you on the line?
Yeah, hello Dad. I'm gonna fight. Have the first beer today because in Germany you can drink beer again.
Oh, okay.
And like in the restaurant or something like this. So hope
nice.
you enjoy it. So yeah, let's see.
All right.
Next race needs to be better.
All right. Cool. All right. Well, congratulations on your P2 and your good race today. Well deserved. So good luck next week.
Thank you.
Cool. All right. Who else do we have in here? Do we have Rainer Zufall?
Yes, we do.
Hey, congratulations. Well done.
Thanks.
Yeah, that was awesome, man.
I was screaming. I was honestly screaming and sweating, and I was literally out of breath as I crossed the finish line. And I still had to wait for it because Oracle behind didn't have a penalty.
Yeah.
He was closing in like the last 2 laps. He gained 2 tenths, and I was shaking, sweating, everything you can imagine.
That's so cool, dude. Because we're talking on the stream, and like I started talking about it. I'm like, nah, I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not going to jinx him. And then he came through and he got it. So That was awesome. So where did I don't have all the qualifying results and everything. Where did you?
I qualified P4.
P4.
The start was I was really happy with that.
Yeah.
It was like sort of best of the rest.
Yeah. Well, P4's still good. Second row, that's like not really best of the rest. That's like, second row, that's decent.
Yeah, but from the gaps, like you had those Rogers, Funf, and Cornet with with 2/10 difference, and then just a big gap from behind there.
Yeah, yeah.
And
well, we didn't.
yeah, the start was
go.
it was difficult.
Yep.
Because I had like a medium start, but I got pushed a bit wide from I don't know who it was, the other McLaren.
Cool
So
guy,
I went down to
yeah.
P6.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool guy, exactly.
Yeah.
So I went down to P6 and sort of stayed in that train. And then as soon as we pitted, we got in the Will Ann's train. and my teammate as well, Atama, did an amazing job holding up the other guys to make me close up. But then I lost a bit after that.
Yeah.
And then it was just sweating to the end.
Yeah. Well, dude, you did fantastic, man. You were able to hold it off. Did you have any? We kind of saw you a bit on screen. We had a lot of the front runners because they were pretty close, so we didn't catch too much of you on the stream. But did you have any good battles with anyone?
Yeah, just the coming through the field was really fun and intense. Just trying not to get any damage. I had a few incidents. I hope it's not going to be penalties, but I think it's all going to be racing incidents. Just in that train with a slight contact, and then someone, I think Big Boy spun and Van Rocco spun.
Okay.
And it was just slight contact. I don't know, but for now I'm just going to be happy for the podium.
Yeah, well, enjoy it while you go. I don't know what will happen as far as penalties go.
We'll see.
Doesn't look like anything that would change it. But congratulations, man. Well deserved. You've been around the mark all season, and you finally got to step up on the podium. So congratulations. Well deserved. Well earned.
Thanks a lot.
No worries. All right. Do we have anyone else left? That's 3 podium getters.
The Bossman.
Oh, we got the boss
Bossman
man. All right. Mr. Van Rocco.
Hello.
How are ya?
If you'd spoken to me about half an hour ago, I was absolutely raging. I have calmed down a little bit now. You would have had a fiery interview if you'd spoken to me half an hour ago. Let's just say that.
I did contemplate getting you in on the party after your DNF, so I'm glad that I didn't do that.
Yeah, I did
what
the
happened,
whole
mate?
throw the steering wheel across the screen. I threw my controller. I stormed off.
There's no
everything.
other type of game, no other platform, I reckon, that gets you as emotionally charged as racing. It's just, I don't know what it is, but it yeah. What happened though? Walk us through. 'Cause what happened on the warm up lap? You did a George Russell. You did a whatever. You spun around.
Some coolness. I was laughing at Atamar because he spun ahead of me, and then I did the same thing, and then did the same. And then did the same thing again. I did it twice. And then the start, my tyres were so hot at the start, I went from P14 to P20 by the start finish line. I lost all those positions. So I knew my race was just going to be staying in the battle because I knew I had the medium tyre at the end to go fast. So I was just staying there. I was fighting. I wasn't fighting. I was letting faster drivers through, like I let Rogers pass me because I wasn't in his battle. He'd literally just come out on fresh tyres. And then, it was very much a case of someone sent it down inside of turn 1. I was going for the switchback, and he understeered into me because he braked too late. So I then turned in and got barged out of the way, basically. And then I didn't actually realise who it was, but Rayner's just told me it was him who spun me out at turn 4.
Oh. Okay.
I was on the inside, going round, and I was taking the apex, and it just seemed like he tried to take the apex as well, and spun me round, and went into the wall, lost all my front wing, and rage quit. So yeah,
All right,
that's
well,
that.
It happens.
But don't worry, Rayner. I've not got I deleted the recording, so I haven't got any any footage.
I have the footage. I have the footage from behind.
Oh, do you? Okay.
Yeah, I was quite behind this whole situation.
But to comment on it, I thought I had left enough space on on the inside, but apparently
know.
it didn't. I don't know. I
don't know.
thought it was like racing, but
I don't know.
Completely Rainer fault. I hate Germans. I really need to calm down. I hate these German drivers. Fuck them all. Really, fuck the Germans. All Germans out of this league. I don't want to see anyone again.
I agree.
Stop.
So losers. So losers.
But there we go. No, I want to say congratulations, obviously, to Cornet, first win of the season. Great job for Fumph, battling. I was watching the battle. I was doing Delta's race engineering, so I was doing mainly him, but I was watching Cornet and Fumph racing. It was a great battle, very
Van
hard racing.
Rocco, we all know that Delta doesn't need race engineering. He's been doing all right by himself this season. How good has he been this season? He's been awesome this season.
Oh, it's
Van
been
Rocco?
fantastic.
Van Rocco?
Yes. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm gonna kill you, but I think it's not honest what I'm gonna say. But I think if you gonna coach him like you drive, it will be horrible for him. So,
Right.
sorry.
Oh no.
Yeah, I think that was my last race, guys. Goodbye.
Yeah, I was going to say, Fumph doesn't want to race in this league anymore.
Fumph Corganice has left the server. He was probably too slow.
Oh man.
All right. Well,
Great race.
I think that one's. I think we're all wrapped up now. I think that's everyone. So, thanks for joining us on the party. We're going to me and Kachau, we're going to wrap this one up, and then we're gonna finish it off. So, thanks all for joining us. Congratulations on all your positions. Thanks, Van Rocco, for joining us on the chat as well after the race. But I hope you guys all have a good night. And we'll see you next week.
Thanks. See you.
See you.
Bye.
No, I'm gonna kill you all. You will not see us again.
Get out of here, Fumph. All right, cool. All right. So, Kachau, what were your final thoughts on that one? That ended up being a good race. Your prediction pretty much came true around lap 32. It was a couple laps after that, I think, wasn't it, that he overtook him?
I think he overtook him on the last lap, but he caught up to him around the time I said. So
Yeah.
I'm taking this as a win for me.
Yeah, I'm going to give it to you as well. It was a good prediction. I think overall it was a good race too. That was a lot of fun. So obviously Budapest, it's a tough circuit for overtaking and can be a bit processional, and we saw a little bit of that towards the end. But it was good to have a different race winner this season. So next race will be round 8. I think it's in Monza next week from memory. It is, yeah. So Italy, Monza, which is always a fun one. So hopefully Ben will be back next week, and Kachau, I don't know if you want to join him or not or whatever, but I don't know about the 3:45 a.m. starts for me. So anyway, congratulations to everyone. I hope you've all enjoyed the stream. Take care of yourself. Have a good rest of the weekend, and we'll see you next time.